What's up, Belt Spears? Remington Barkley here with Lucky Tackle Box. Today, as you can see, it's snowing here in Michigan, and the ponds are frozen, and the lakes are next. But today, I bring you 4 different, uniquely designed, super productive baits from Doomsday Tackle. First, part creature, part crawl, part twin tail grub, and full-time fish inspiration. The Doomsday Devastator 3.8, with its slim 6-sided body profile, is one of the most versatile baits ever made. With its hooked, flanged arms flapping erratically at any speed, the Doomsday Devastator 3.8 works great fish both vertically and horizontally on the back of a swim or a bladed jig. For rigging in 38-degree water temps, I'm slowly crawling a blade jig with the Doomsday Devastator 3.8 as a trailer. When rigging this for a technique, you need the rod to feel the smallest change in vibration. My rod choice for this technique is favorite 7-foot Big Sexy casting rod, which is super sensitive and has a smooth parabolic power combined with its 10-pound Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon line. This combination works great for fishing a blade jig in clear, cold water. For retrieval, I am focusing on a slow grind technique, and after your jig has settled on the bottom, slowly crank your reel until you feel the blades grinding across the bottom. The Doomsday Devastator is extremely effective in all water clarities and temps. Secondly, the Doomsday Reaper 3.8 is the ultimate finesse jig crawl. Designed around to use a 5/0 jig hook, this bait really gets it done. With its ribbed body and tails that move large amounts of water, it has a very subtle but subdued flapping action, which appears very, very lifelike. For rigging in 38-degree water temps, I'm using a jig with the Doomsday Reaper 3.8 as the ultimate trailer. When rigging for this technique in cold water temperatures, you need a very sensitive rod. My rod choice for this technique is favorite 7.2 Summit casting rod, which has the ultimate sensitivity. Combined with 10-pound Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon line, this combination works great in clear, cold waters we're fishing today. There are several retrieval techniques you can use throughout the year while fishing the Doomsday Reaper 3.8. But today, in late fall, I'm focusing on a slow hop and crawl technique. Keep your rod at the 10 o'clock position while making your Doomsday Reaper 3.8 jig settle on the bottom. Make one rotation with your reel, hopping the Reaper, followed by 3 to 4 super slow rotations crawling the Doomsday Reaper. Third, the Doomsday Roku, a new twist on a classic design. Not your normal fat, heavy, salted worm, or not your normal thin finesse worm. The Roku finds itself in the middle, which means it can be rigged on any of your favorite finesse presentations. It shines as a Nico rig or a weightless wacky rig. With a 6-sided unique profile, it allows the bait to shimmy down and shake, giving off huge amounts of flash, causing even the most picky fish to bite. For rigging in 38-degree water, I'm working on catching some late fall finicky bronzebacks using a weightless wacky rig. When rigging for this technique, you need both a rod that's sensitive and parabolic to land big bass on finesse hooks and light line. My rod choice for this technique is favorite 7.3 Whitebird spinning rod, spooled with 10-pound fluorocarbon line tied to a uni knot of 4 to 8-pound Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon line. This combination works great in clear, cold water for fishing today. For retrieval, I simply allow the Roku to flutter down weightlessly and wacky. Bass cannot resist the movement of the Doomsday Roku. Lastly, the ultimate finesse crawl, a big fish punch packed into a little irresistible power package, the Doomsday Reaper 3.2. It's the perfect finesse trailer with its ribbed body and tails that move large amounts of water, even though it has a very subtle and subdued flapping action. It is also great for a drop shot or simply just a finesse jig head. Smallmouth bass. When rigging for this technique, you need a very sensitive and parabolic rod to blade bass hooked on a finesse jig with very light line. Favorite 6.6 medium rush rod spooled with 10-pound braid tied to a double uni knot to a leader of 4 to 8 pound Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon line. Works great for this finesse technique. Retrieval. In late fall and freezing cold water temps, I'm using a slow crawl, soft shake and wait technique. Look, as your Doomsday 3.2 Reaper finesse rig settles on the bottom, make 2 stupid slow rotations with your reel, crawling the Reaper, followed by a momentarily soft shake and wait. Then wait about 10 seconds, then repeat. For all these techniques, you have to pay very close attention to the bass bites in these cold water temperatures. They will be very soft. So soft, you may just see your line start going slack or just start swimming away. When you detect these bass bites, let your rod load up with the weight of the fish and then set the hook. And of course, catch, release, and repeat. For location in these cold water temps, focus your efforts on outside contour lines and having current flowing through them with scattered rock and boulders. If you can find this combination, you will also find tons of feeder fish and large groups of smallmouth bass fattening up for the winter. Secret trick: the Doomsday baits are constructed using nano salt. Nano salt is fine like baking powder, and it allows more salt to be placed in each Doomsday bait. Thereby, each Doomsday bait weighs more than its equal-sized competitors. This equals more casting distance and more bait durability, which equals more fish catches at the same bait, saving you money. During the filming of these 4 Doomsday baits, I caught 6 smallmouth bass over 5 pounds. One that weighed 6.34 pounds. If this was a tournament, I would have weighed in over 28 pounds of smallmouth. Doomsday baits devastate tournament competition. Again, I'm Remington Barkley here with Lucky Tackle Box. If you enjoyed the content of this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel below.